academic excellence this class achieved, but they say that wit is the highest form of intelligence. So grade 7 would like to display some of their wit, we think, and celebrate grade 8's achievement. First on the program are the turkey burger awards.
Welcome to the 25th Annual Turkey Bread Award. With their award of grade 8, our two hosts for tonight's show are our first award is presented to the craziest driver of the year. This person has been in many accidents and involved killing 14 people and wrecked many of his cars. He ran into 16 trees. This award, the award for the worst driver of the year, is given to Kramer.
Step in closer.
Given to the stuck-up person of the year. This person is disliked by everyone and considered no one as friend because they're not good enough for her. This award goes to really stuck-up person. KimsGrade8. By the name of Bean. This award is for the Coomer of the Year. Okay, our next award is pointed to the most unliked person and disliked person in our class. This person is no friend at all and considers everyone junk towards herself. This award goes to Helen Kern. Given out to a really weak person who can't play baseball or any sports, so they cry when hit, and they're not walking anything in school. Win. This award is to Dover. Our next and last award is given to a person who is very dangerous dirt bike driver. She was involved in running over her brother and in many other accidents, wrecking 3 dirt bikes which went across her lot. This award is to Harry Brandon.
don't mean peace.
Hi, I'm Bill Kern. I'm 30 years old and I play left field for the Toronto Blue Jays. I'm not married, but I've always liked Gary Ann. I live in a New York apartment, room 291. I have lots of money, a maid, and many friends. After I retire from law, I'd like to be a daycare worker. I love children and hope to have some of my own someday. Hi, I'm Kim. I'm 28 years old and I live in California. I'm a professional model and I am married to Fred Savage. He belongs to the jet set and this accounts for why I am here at the moment. This doesn't bother me because I'm on the road a lot myself. Yes, Kim, you made it into the fast lane, Vogue, Woman's World. Luckily, I'm rich to be able to dress appropriate for my high-class company. Michael J. Fox, Vanilla Ice, and many others. I remember back to my school days at St. Peter's School. The boys always thought me as ugly. However, I got the last laugh at them. Oh, time is late. I must go to catch my next appointment. Bye.
Good evening. I'm Professor Arnold, and I live in Sherwood. I'm engaged to be married, hopefully she'll get cold feet next month. I teach at the UPDI. You know, I wish students today were as good as I were in my school years. I never talked unless I was spoken to, and I was always quiet, a model student and looked up upon by all. Thank you.
Now let me introduce myself. My name's Ryan Kern. I live in Mansfield and I'm a friend. I'm married, have one son named Ian Jr. To make a life story short. Well, it's fairly boring, but that's not the point. Well, one time I was out in the farm, it was a hot day. So, anyway, my wife was in at the doctor getting a checkup. I came in the house and here was the phone ringing off the wall, and boy, it was just ringing my ears. So I went and answered the phone, and here I got an awful surprise. My wife had a baby boy. So I was taking the old pickup truck to go pick her up. You know, cheap being a farmer. Then I ran over his phone. Thank God I didn't have my perfume on. Or cologne, I should say. Well, that's all my news. And the baby's doing good now. So I'll see you.
I'm Bill Kern. I'm 35 years old. I live in Peach in a newly renovated house formerly owned by Norton Moon. I just arrived home, weighing about 1,000 lbs. Since I am heavy, have triplets. I'm a slow eater, but my husband, 46 Patrick, eats a lot and he's very cranky. He usually gets fired twice every week. He is now permanently employed with the bar company. He doesn't make much money at all. I make a batch of cookies every second year if a wedding or anniversary comes up. The cookies are usually good every 4 years, and every leap year I decide to put some chocolate chip cookies in them. I don't usually have any visitors except my most friends, Harry and Barry, who usually come for a piece of the cheese. Funny, they don't seem to like my cookies. By the way, which year is this? Oh, 2016. Will be leap year pretty soon. second-hand hardware for the ingredients. I guess I better hurry to see you.
I am Carrie Ann Bradley, 25 years of age, and I live in Toronto, Ontario, in a luxurious condominium. I enjoy my posh outdoor pool. I'm the hostess of video pits and enjoy many different music bands, especially the ozone feathers. I can hardly believe now that I used to listen to that head-banging AC/DC tape. Now I know why Sister Christine used to shake her head and shout roars over the music to turn down. This reminds me of my old school days. I wonder about my classmates, Philip. I wonder if Philip really did make the Toronto Blue Jays. And Kim, how she always wanted to be a model. Boy, could she do that hairspray. Or having to carry around that extra weight. I remember how Craig liked to talk. Today, with modern invention like the verbal output meter, Craig would probably have had it in Operation Overload. Being with the new addition to his family, I hope for his sake the crops good this year. But it'd be sad being, well, gotta go, gotta get the story.
all my useful brains to KimsGrade8, who is in desperate need of them. I leave my famous wiggle to all the girls who admire me all during the year. I leave my disco peg with patch to Richard St. John, who is their biggest fan. I leave my best pair of striped jeans to Susan Baldwin, who always liked them. And I leave my strong muscles to Dale Curtis, who produced next door.
Mind and body, because my stereo and taste to help me better taste in music. All my calls to Kim, who is always buying new ones. My math mind Philip, because he needs one. My money to Craig, because he's always trying to win on scratch tickets. My brains to Daryl, who could use some. My ability to lie to Richard, because he can't lie very good. My belongings to Shelby, because she always steals them anyway.
Sam, mind and body, bequeath my piano to Daryl Curtis, who could use some musical talents. And to one go hand in hand, I leave my desk, he will lead a clean slate for next year. And last but not least, I leave my little sister Tanya, my shoes. I know she will have a tough time filling them.
Now call on Mr. Black. So I'm going to do some guest speakers.
Good evening, everyone. I've been asked to introduce our guest speaker tonight, Ms. Francine Kubo. Francine's a graduate of Morel Regional High School. I guess we'll get here. From there, she went on to the University of New Brunswick, where she obtained her physical education degree specializing in recreation. She now lives in Grand River, which is west of Summerside with her husband. She now works with the Department of Community and Cultural Affairs, Division of Youth, Fitness and Recreation. She said if I said that all the regrets she'd get the job. She is the Allied Youth Supervisor, and as a result, that's how she perhaps will be fairly well known to students in particular, some parents. A little story just before Francine was up here. We were sitting up in the teacher's room talking. I said, turned to Francine and said, were you when we were out consolidated when I first started teaching there? Yes, it was. I was in grade 7. And then as we went on to talk a little bit further, she says, I also remember you putting me in class one day. And we won't go too much further than that, but however, I guess with the students today, that type of thing didn't just start in the last couple of years. By giving this principle too.
Thank you, Mr. Flood, for the introduction. I think you should put me on first. It's embarrassing to go after these fine people here that spoke earlier. But anyway, I'll give it my best shot. Good evening, Madam Chairlady, parents, teachers, special guests, ladies and gentlemen, and grade 8 graduates. This special occasion tonight marks the closing of another school year, and I'm indeed pleased to be invited here to talk to you this evening as St. Teresa's School honors the grade 8 students. In fact, it's always nice to be my home ground, too. Tonight's program, like your years in elementary school, reflect the teamwork that is essential in the school system. Each of you students have grown in your own special way, emotionally, socially, physically, spiritually, and academically, because others have cared for you and guided you since birth. Parents, grandparents, I think some godparents here too tonight, your contribution is of greatest importance in your child's life. It is your love, encouragement, and support which laid the foundation from which your son or daughter, or godchild, has started out on the road of life. The teachers here at St. Teresa's have reached out to help teach, encourage, and build confidence in you students, all of which will build your son or daughter into the special individual he or she is today. And they are special people. In preparing the message for tonight's graduation ceremony, this quote was one that kept coming to mind. It reads, "Life is like new fallen snow. For every step you take in it, it will surely show." we are given the greatest gift of all as a first birthday present. We are presented with a fantastic world in which to live and 5 precious senses to absorb the beauty of it. These gifts, though we may often not fully appreciate them, will always be our most valuable possessions. To me, the greatest thing we have is our life. Not money, material goods, nice clothes, or prestige. Yet, there are plenty of people going around talking about a pessimistic future, full of despair and misery. If you want to be influenced by that thinking, you can get it anywhere in our media, read in your newspaper, turn on your TV sets. And by the way, TV is on for 7 hours a day in the average Canadian home. Television advertisements sell magic cures to acne and bad breath, and soap operas provide 60-second solutions to divorce, murder, and theft. The impact and influence of the media in our lives is overwhelming. Yet, we must not let it destroy our lives. You must not let the media become your parent, your teacher, or your friend. TV, as an example, is not the truth. It is a boredom-killing agent replacing human communication and feeling. The image portrayed on TV is one of instant success, Colgate smiles, and instant romance with Brut, Chanel No. 5, and Pepsi Cola. No wonder the suicide rate has increased by 300% in our youth, who can't match these stereotypes. And as long as you leave your life in the hands of these other people and their instant sex appeal ads and instant get-rich-quick schemes, you'll never live. You'll only exist. You have to take responsibility for choosing and defining your own life, as the poet A.G. Walton expressed in his poem, Happiness. Happiness is something more than what a man lays by in store, more than prestige, more than power, or fleeting pleasures of the hour. Happiness is kindness living in friendly hearts and selfless giving, a will to feel free with one another and treat a neighbor as a brother. It is faith, the nobler plan, that seeks the good in every man, and forgives the flaw and sees the best. Happiness is gold refined within the heart. No need to travel near or far, you seek and find it where you are. Thus, your happiness begins with you. You need not feel trapped. You do have choices, and you learn by making choices. So take full responsibility for creating the best possible you. Don't let others, friends, the popular group, the boy or the girl who you want to like you, decide how you're going to act. Be responsible for the outcome of your life. Your happiness is in your hands. Leo Buscaglia, in his book Loving, Living, and Learning, says, "We are our own portrait artists. We have our brush, we have our colors. We paint our paradise. We create our futures." We've got to get rid of ourselves of the can'ts, no's, and impossibles. If you believe you can't, then your chances of success are diminished. But if you think it's possible, you might achieve it. The only people who make no mistakes are the ones who do nothing. And we all know the people who do nothing, have nothing, are nothing, and become nothing. They may avoid suffering and sorrow, but they simply cannot learn and feel and change and grow and love and live. Seize the day. Don't let the opportunity for learning or enjoyment pass you by. And as the old saying goes, God gives us 2 ends to use. One you sit, the other you muse. Success depends on which you choose. Did you win? Tails you lose. So if you worked hard for an athletic competition and came last, if you studied hard for an exam and the teacher asked the wrong questions, if you're having trouble finding common grounds for understanding your parents, if it seems that you're not popular or don't have as many friends as others, it's very easy to blame your parents, society, or God for your unhappiness and see yourself as something less than special. First of all, we recognize that all of us have have weaknesses. But these don't make us any different from anyone else. But regardless of what those weaknesses are, each of us are special. And I have a quote here from an unnamed, unmarried woman in Baltimore, a person not rich in the resources this world provides. At the age of 44, she was called an old maid. And in response, she said, "I'm not an old maid, I'm an unclaimed treasure." What a fantastic description of human worth. To love life fully, you must be optimistic. Being optimistic reminds me of a time my father and I went fishing, and he fell in the brook. But when I went to grab his hand to help him out, I couldn't reach him because he had his hands in his pockets. After he crawled up on the bank, I asked him, "Dad, why did you have your hands in your pockets?" He replied, "Just checking for fish." You will certainly not find if you don't look or take the time to look. You are a very important person, so take the time for yourself. Set aside some time to be with friends. Because being with friends is one way of developing self. Because of friends, life is a little stronger and fuller as we have someone to communicate with and share our joys, goals, sadness, and fears. And most of all, we can be our true selves with our friends. The need to be loved, feel worthwhile, and have friends is as basic as water and air, no matter if you're 16 or 60. And Mother Teresa once said, "The world is suffering much because of a terrible disease. Not leprosy, not tuberculosis, not even cancer, but for not being loved or wanted." It is necessary to feel that you're liked if you're going to have good feelings about yourself. And the best way to have a friend is to be one. They are our support when we're afraid. So don't be afraid to do something because you can't do it perfectly. Do what you can, as that's where you are at the moment, and be proud of it. High expectations can force you to push yourself to try and be perfect. And then when you don't succeed, you turn to drugs and alcohol, religious cults, or suicide to remove the pain of failure. But God didn't create failures. We were given a beautiful life to live, and it's up to each of us to live it. And if you do not live up to what you believe, after a while you believe what you live up to. And if you don't work hard at getting what you like in life, you'll have to like what you get. So what will it be for you? I challenge each of you here tonight to seek out the best possible good in life and continue to help others grow, respond, and enjoy life. Take responsibility for your own life. All of us can make a difference. Each of us should try. Thus is our quest for meaning in our lives, as we have much to give thanks for, especially the gift of life and all that it stands for. A chapter in your lives closes today. Be proud of what you achieved, and good luck for the future. Remember, it is not enough in life to look ahead and not look around. Be yourself. No one else can. As the bumper sticker says, God does not make junk. You are important, you are special, just because you are you. Every one of you, with whatever gifts, with whatever personality, with whatever talent you have. However limited any of these may be, you are important, you are special. And in closing, I wish you the very best. I encourage you to be the best you, as conveyed in this little story entitled The Garden. There once was a woman who longed to have a flower garden. Each year she would visit her neighbor, who had the most beautiful garden she had ever seen. And he would give her cuttings and seeds for her own garden. But when she would return home, she would change her mind at the last minute, saying, "But my neighbor's garden is so much lovelier than anything I could ever hope to grow. And he knows so much more about gardening. I could never hope to grow a garden half so lovely as that. Why should I even try?" One day, her neighbor stopped by her home and saw that she had not one flower growing anywhere around her house. "I provided you with so much," he said, "and yet you have done nothing at all with what I have given you." And so it is with each of us. The Lord gives us talents and expects us to develop them. We cannot judge our worth by comparing ourselves to others, but must bloom and grow the best we can with what we've been given. As the saying goes, bloom where you're planted. So take care, and take time to care, and best wishes for much happiness. What you are is God's gift to you, and what you become is your gift to God. Thank you.
I want to thank Francie for that very, very inspiring address. I'm sure the graduates appreciated as the beginning a phase of their life that will be new and more challenging, I'm sure. And I hope that I'm sure will remember the many beautiful thoughts that Francie challenged you to live up to tonight. Also, it would be remiss if I forgot to mention, thanks to grade 7 class, it was so hard this afternoon and yesterday, 2 days before, because it was with the grade, they prepared for grade 8. I don't know how much grade 8 enjoyed them, but they had fun doing it. So I'd like to call grade 8 up to the stage now. You see the diplomas. done very, very well. She's been very fortunate having her mother here in school to help her along and keep her on the straight and narrow, I believe. Kimmy, I don't know if she plans to be a teacher, but I see probably a nursery teacher down the road. And whatever she undertakes, I'm sure she will do well. Congratulations. Next person I want to award the diploma to is Greg Arnold. So Greg knows all those girls. Greg has played with one of the students in class who is what we call a January baby. And I think he's disproved all the theories they have with January babies. Greg has done very, very well. He's very high average all through school. And very likable boy. Certainly has done his best in terms of entertaining us. Sometimes I would have to tell him to go to sleep or be quiet, but he always seemed to be a quality of great resilience. Back again. Like they said in grade 7, a verbal, what's that word? Verbal coach meter. Anyway, we enjoyed Craig's contribution to class always. He was able always to expand on whatever ideas we came up in the class. Lots of ideas and more than willing to share them. And he certainly added a lot of enjoyment to the class. And what Craig will be, but I'm sure that he too will be able to achieve whatever field he undertakes. Next person that gets the diploma tonight is Ryan Curran. I understand that there's a very pretty girl down the road that, I don't know, 13 kilometers or so, who's looks up this way occasionally, looks like a very handsome guy. The grade 7 people tell me the person is Atlanta Coffin. I don't know about you, that is Anyway, Ryan is a pretty good sport, and figuratively speaking, as well as get the word now. Reality. Ryan as well is grades. He too was a January baby and did very, very well. And I think from now on, I'm not going to agree with the people who say January babies should be made home next year. Ryan should choose that year. Ryan, I never had a fight with school his whole life. That's quite a record. And very pleasant and cooperative and always was I enjoy teaching. Philip, I'm sure you'll all recall, made his debut this year at the theater when he played the role of King in the show we had years ago. And I guess that probably a lot of people didn't know the great voice he has. And it was very evident that night that Philip had a hidden talent. One of many. That one was highlighted that night. But Philip has a lot more. His personality is very warm. He's a very outgoing person. that will tell you how Steve can fill up his stuff. I don't think thought very quite either. So congratulations, someone. I feel that while we're very familiar with Bradley construction around here, the next big name may be the Burn construction. So there you have our graduates of 1991. And I'm very proud of them all. I'm sure that all the teachers would rejoice with me in saying that they've done well in the school, and we wish them well. So that's all I'm going to say, and you're invited to supper, lunch, buffet, whatever, and just chat and enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you for coming.
Cheese. Ryan. Pretty good at what'd you say, Phil? You're getting pretty good at the filmmaking.
Hey, I want my ribbon.
Can ya? Hey, Emily, are you graduating? You're not. Where'd you get the gum, Josh?